is what I'm seeing.
Well, I mean, they did like their axe a
Axe
whole
was
lot.
everywhere. Axe was everywhere. And now that we're in this like Scythe, Gauntlets, maybe Cannon meta. Honestly,
Yeah.
Cannon looked really good with how Eve was playing. I just don't feel like there's a Cannon main in EU now that Ninja 729 doesn't play as much anymore, right? So how the meta is going to be forming up in EU is very interesting. Maybe everybody defaults to Mordex, but like Scythe isn't exactly the most pick up and play weapon.
No, it's honestly not. I mean, it's. I've been playing this game for 5 years, and it is the one weapon I struggle with more than anything else. My brain just does not work.
It's built around reading and reacting to your opponent's dodge. You're not going to get free combos. We were talking about that in the matchup just before this, where Nice picked up the Scythe. His opponent was at knockout damage, and he was just like, okay, I'm going to throw the Scythe away, because that's just how the weapon is. You catch a landing with Silent or Downlight, or maybe a Sarah, but other than that, it's more reliable to find something that has a combo starter. And Scythe lacks a lot of those. But Rika would fool you into thinking otherwise.
Wait a second.
Edge
Rika
guard?
he put himself in big trouble there, and Rain did a fantastic job capitalizing on that, making sure he was able to confirm the stock, and he is cruising through game number 1.
Yeah, Rika hit a lot of Neutralite, Nair Sair, right? Like ladder comboing off of knees. But a lot of the times those strings you don't see too often in competitive Brawlhalla. And so I was wondering if he was going to be able to do that against Rain, but so far Rain hasn't even let him really like combo him. This has been brutally one-sided.
Yeah, it absolutely has. We're going to see Rika.
He messes up the chase dodge recovery.
Man.
Oh.
He might be shook a little bit.
Get to the second time. But that's when you're seeing dropping those, it's like when you're watching. I know people don't play blasters anymore, but it's like when you miss D-Light dash jump recovery and you're like, what are you doing? It's your one job.
Right.
to land this knockout.
Rain going to push the pressure off stage here. D-Light into ground pound, and it's going to be enough, yes.
That was minute 59.
Wow.
Yeah, Rain looking for that rematch. And two, like, this is interesting, right? Rain has really been destroying most of Europe, except Bamia. That's like it. That's Rain loses to 2 players, and that's Godly and Bamia, and he loses to Bamia more than he loses to Godly. That's the tone of Europe right now. We're going to be going into game 2 pretty quickly, but Rika has been having a fantastic performance, but that was brutal.
Yeah, that was very, very one-sided in favor of Rain there. Looks like we're going to have no legend swaps. Rain is going to stay on to that Val. Rika going to try and get something done here. And he's coming out absolutely swinging quite literally with these gauntlets. Rain finally able to get a weapon on his hands. Back with the gauntlets.
So love that patience. Both players did 2 jumps, waiting to see who was going to act first. And then Rain ends up getting the upper hand because he's grounded until Rika gets through. Silent recovery. Okay, that's an early stock, and already Rika taking as many stocks as he took last game.
That was a crazy opener from Rika there to take early control of a game number 2. I mean, it kind of looked like Rain was going to be able to just walk away with the set, but Rika showing us all why he is sitting here, why he is fighting to go up to grand finals, and being able to turn it back real quick.
D-Light falls to the side there, doesn't go for the jump there because of where it hit. Rain could be able to even things up pretty quickly here. Nair recovery. No, Rika dodges out of the way. Goes for the downlight. Doesn't quite hit. Oh.
Was too stacked on Rika for that to connect. That one did, though, but no
D-Light,
fun.
I think he was just too far away. That was awkward. Went for it, but doesn't get the D-Light recovery, and Rika now putting on tons of extra damage. This might be too much for Rain to come back from now. Cider hits. That's not even going to be enough. He has to go for the weapon throw. Barely misses the stage. But good recovery attempt from Rika.
We were getting into that. We were kind of getting into a situation where it was like a polar opposite of game number 1, where Rika almost had the 3-1 advantage, but Rain able to bring it back here a little bit.
Now, what we've seen so far in this set is that Rain's got the edge guards, and Rika hasn't quite figured out how to edge guard Rain. That could be an avenue back into the game for Rain here. Nair hits, sidelight recovery hits as well. Rika goes for a weapon throw on landing and picks up a fresh Scythe.
Oh no, the Nair
neutralite. Oh, Rain could just take the lead here.
Oh no! I cannot believe he went back out with it. That was crazy.
Great resource management.
Yeah.
Recovery. One more recovery would knock out, but the weapon throw to dive kick comes through. Rain, however, keeps Rika unarmed. New weapon spawn's going to come in. Rain ready for it. There's the sword.
There it is.
Gravity cancel neutralite takes the lead. Beautiful stock.
Very impressive from Rain, absolutely. See if he's going to be able to continue that on, and that would put him one game away if he's able to pull this one out. One game away from going up and having that rematch against Bamia that I'm sure he is itching to get up there for.
Rika looking for downsig maybe. I don't know. This has been a very light attack heavy championship.
Yeah.
Besides Eve, who really showed everybody that no one knows how 7 downsig works on Cannon.
Or at least Godly doesn't.
It's been a difficult run. Or not a difficult run. It's been a very light attack heavy run. Rain now landing with that gravity cancel down, like gets hit away by that Sair. Evens it up 1-1, but still Rain's favor here.
Yeah, Rika's deep orange there, looking a little real close to knockout range here. Is Rain is able to put some more offense on him. Okay, Sair's going to send him back over.
Nice.
Backing up for that edge guard. Rika going to get some side swings in there.
Catches the landing with the side light. Another end light. Doesn't get the nair that time, though. Wants the ladder combo.
Ooh, nice weapon throw. But Rain able to get around it.
Lands with down air? No. Dash lands out of the way of the end save with the side save, just cuts Rika off to the right side of the stage. Edge guard opportunity, could catch the landing with the D-Light, but the weapon throw stops the down light from connecting. Rain looking for D-Light recovery. Ensign gets punished by a Sair. Rika could take the game, goes off stage, gets the recovery. Goes too high, and Rain reads Rika going off the side of the stage, gets the sword recovery. No D-Light necessary because Rika put himself in the perfect position just to get knocked out.
Yeah, I was going to say, he literally put himself right in the crosshairs. And
beautiful opening to that game, though.
Oh, yeah, he was cooking. Definitely saw some signs of life from Rika there in that game number 2. But unfortunately for him, Rain.
Match point.
Yeah. Unfortunately for him, Rain is able to go ahead and pull that one together and puts Rika on a tournament game here, and it is going to be settled on Demon Island.
Now, what do you do when you don't get a 0 knockout in the first 30 seconds of the game? We're going to find out. Rika had a great opening there with the Gauntlets, but Rain was able to clutch in a victory for Game 2. Is now 1 game away from getting a rematch against Bamya. And Rain would not need not only his first set win over Bamya, he needs 2 set wins over Bamya to be able to secure this championship. Sair comes through, and I feel like all sights are set on that grand finals right now as he nearly knocks out Rika right away in the first 20 seconds of the game. Rika makes it back. Slide charge neutral sig's not going to hit just yet. But so far, all dominant in Rain's favor. That was going to be a D-Light dare into recovery. Just gets the recovery himself right there, and Rika's looking like he's out of steam. Yeah, that was a really good opening stock for Rain. And we're starting to see some signatures come out off that Val. We saw a couple attempts at the neutral signature there, not finding a whole lot of success with it. But then again, it's really not mattering too much because he is doing very well and continuing to get extra credit on the opening stock. Rika, you got to fight back, fam. You got to fight back. Goshen there. Yeah, you were talking about the neutral sigs that are whiffing, and I feel like Rain's pressure is so much that he's just putting out these moves as a form of pressure. It's like, if you get hit by this, I get a ton of extra damage. If you don't, I'm just fine. Anyways. Right. He's not really being punished for a lot of the stuff that he's going for, so Rain can take those risks.
Nice D-Light.
The Gauntlet recovery makes him teleport into that downlight, and Rika kicks him away, but still not enough to knock out. Is he still going to be able to make it back? He is. Has a recovery there. Gets hit by the neutral light, but still holding on to the stock, and every single time Rain survives is so rough for Rika, especially when you're getting unarmed damage and D-Light sider. Is he going to get the edge guard here with side sig? Goes for neutral sig instead. Rika gets hit by the recovery. Oh, slow-mo. I think this is going to be a 3-0.
Yeah, every bit of damage that Rika is letting Rain get out on this opening stock is just completely sealing his fate. Rain holding on to his opening stock still. Rika on his tournament stock. And like you said, I think he's just out of steam.
Unarmed recovery, not going to knock out. Yeah, it took 7 whiffed edge guards into getting hit again on the last stock. Finally takes him down off the top of the stage. Rika has had to make a miracle happen to stay in this bracket.
I mean, I've seen some crazy things happen in Brawlhalla Esports, but this would be...
this would be up there.
Yeah, this would definitely be up there. But he's putting on good pressure with that scythe now. We're finally starting to see something come out from it.
Oh
no, that's it. He's done.
Low. Weapon throw perfectly spaced. Any closer, I think it would have gone right through Rain. You can't hit weapon throws stacked. But Rain ends up getting hit by that, can't get the edge guard, and Rika does not end up getting punished for his edge guard attempt. Cider comes through. If he takes the stock here, slow-mo, this is actually a really good shot of winning. Rain has no dodge.
No,
Dodge comes back, though, and he had enough jumps to be able to make it back.
Yeah, if Rika could confirm right here, we might have something going for this final stock here.
Edge guard? Okay.
Man, even if he doesn't get it, what a hell of a comeback. Oh, my goodness.
It wasn't as flashy as I thought it was going to be with how Rain was winning neutral so much. I thought Rika was going to need an explosive edge guard, but he just started beating Rain pretty consistently. Rain now hitting back, however. Edge guard comes through, puts out the neutral light, sword picked up. What's Rain got?
Still cooking.
Okay. His Nair Sair ladder combos doing so great. Gets another side air, dashes down onto the stage. Wait, Rika might have caught Rain unaware. Sidelight hits, no dodge, but Rika doesn't go for the end light, and the D-Light recovery hits. Oh, one more of those, and Rain will win the game. Can Rika bring this back? Neutral Sig hits, and that's going to be it. Rain with the 3-0 over Rika moves on into grand finals of the Triumph Freya. And it's going to be going up against Bamya, who is, by all intents and purposes, his bracket demon.
Yeah. A little bit of his kryptonite up there waiting for him in grand finals, that's for sure. But let's talk about Rika, though. That was a great performance today.
Fantastic performance.
Almost had that reverse 3.